What is going on, guys? This is BG Gamer 1120. Welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 17 Derby County Career Mode. We start off this episode with Sassuolo rejecting our offer for Domenico Berardi, and with that we decided to go for another player, the right winger Argentinian Iturbe from Roma, 23 years old. I put in a bid of 5.45 million euros, and we'll wait to see what they have to say. And we also get an offer here for Jason Shackwell, but he's my current center back, and I'm not looking to replace him just yet. Maybe in January transfer window or next season. Roma came back to us and rejected it, saying they want 10.5 10.5 million euros. But I decided to put in 7.5 million euros, and we're gonna have to wait to see what they say. I really want Iturbe since I couldn't get Berardi, because Iturbe is a pretty decent player in FIFA. It would be nice for him to come to Derby County. And the first match came here against Burton Albion away from home. I don't know too much about them, but they don't look like a side who could trouble me too much. And the first chance they come to us, Nick Blackman comes here. Comes to Christie, but it's saved off the line by the Burton Albion defender. And later on we get a chance here with Bryson playing it to Tom Ince, and Tom Ince with a beautiful finish into the top left corner to give us the 1-0 lead. And Tom Ince, I know it's only the beginning of the series, but this guy is looking like a legend. This guy is doing so many things for us in every game we play. He's either involved, I think he's been involved in every single goal we scored, but yeah, he has another chance here in the 75th minute to get a second goal, but they mess up the shot and it goes wide. And that was really it. Not that many chances. For some reason in FIFA 17 I'm not creating a lot of chances as I used to, but we do end up with the win, a 1-0 victory, another 1-0 victory. We're getting a lot of those. And here's just some more training with Andre Silva, Martin Odegaard, and Rawson, our defender, who grew up one, which is pretty good to see. And we come back to some great news as Roma accepted the offer we put in for Iturbe. So now we just got to work out a contract with Iturbe, so hopefully he will accept. But he declined the first one because he says he loves living in Italy, in Rome. So I upped the wages. I put crucial first team player, and once again he rejected it. So I'm gonna put one last offer of 80,000 per week. Crucial first team player. I also added a 5% bonus just because why not? And as you'll see here, finally Iturbe accepts the contract. So we're getting Iturbe, a really good player for FIFA, for a smaller team. If you're trying to get some good players, I recommend Iturbe. You can see some of his good stats right there. He's also really pacey, and we signed him on deadline day, and we get some scouting report. I basically rejected all these guys, and in the next clip you're gonna see here my youth academy players, how they're developing. One is 59 rated and one's 54. I'm gonna keep them there until they grow up a bit in stats and potential, and then maybe I'll probably what's the word I'm looking for, man? I'll probably sign them up, yeah, to the first team. There we go. Oh my goodness. But anyways, the second game of today's episode is against Newcastle, probably the hardest team in the championship. But we try to get off to a good start as it comes to Will Hughes, but the Newcastle goalkeeper makes a pretty good save denying him. And later on into the match, I don't know if this is a bad goalie mistake or a bad defending, but Newcastle do go 1-0 up because our goalkeeper, Carson, parries it out to the danger area, as you'll see here. I'm not too sure whose fault it was, but either way, what a bad goal to concede. But later on to the match, Bryson wins the ball. He passes it to Andre Silva, and Andre Silva with a beautiful goal, one of the best goals I've scored so far. And Andre Silva has been scoring some amazing ones. A couple episodes back, or I think the second episode, oh yeah, last episode, I'm pretty sure, he scored that wonder header off the crossbar, but he ties up the game. And later on into the match, it comes to Will Hughes. He plays it to Andre Silva for the chance to win it, but no! It's a great save by the goalkeeper, and to be honest, I should have just let fly with his left foot. But that was how the game ended, a 1-1 draw. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I know they're short. I'll try to make the future ones a little bit longer. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in another episode.